Shalom, brothers and sisters. Grace, mercy, and peace be unto you from Yahuwah, our Father, and Yahusha. He is the Mashayah, the one that carries the burden of Yah, his voice, our high priest, soon coming king. Hear, O Yesharo, Yahuwah, our mighty one. He is definitely one. This is Brother David coming to you again to bring you another report. The renewed moon was spotted and confirmed the evening of May 31st, which makes our Shabbat on Wednesday for this whole month. Praise, glory, and honor be to him who is seated upon the throne, Yahuwah. This is his Shabbat. This is the primary test. Listen to what he said. If only they would just keep my Shabbats, not Pope Gregory's, not the Israelite brothers, his Shabbats. His Shabbats are in the sky, you know. The whole world can see it. For thousands of years, everyone counted time through the lunar event, planted their fields through the lunar event. But then we come down to the time of the Guyam, and they've changed and altered time. We've come away from that. The Father has awakened us, and we have returned to the old ways, which is the good way, so that we may find rest for our souls. If you have not come to the conclusion yet that this is the only Shabbat that you can keep and please your Master who is in the heavens, well, you need to immerse yourself in the text, and you'll see that every month for the children of Yeshua starts with the renewed moon. And that's the only way to count to your Shabbats. Let's look at some sightings. Daya Bat Yesharo, 8:30. She's in North Carolina. There it is. Hedash, the renewal. Tashikia Williams, 8:40. Now it's right here in the trees. You can see the tree limb that's coming down, and it's right there towards the bottom, almost in the middle. Tashikia Williams is new. Praise be to Yahuwah, sister. Keep this skill. You've learned it already. You've spotted it. Now you know how and what to look for. Look for it every single month. Count the days. Because we want people to be independent, not relying on Brother David or Brother Kuya. But all of the things that we do, you can do them also. Well done, sister. Brother Michael, he's in Virginia. Do you see Hadash right there in the middle of the screen? Do you see those lights? If you're facing the screen, you come towards the right, and it's right there. Hadash. Brother Dash, he saw it at 8:56. He's in Cali. There she is, Asanya, shining in her brightness. Brother Kuya, he's in North Carolina. His sighting was at 8:54 p.m. And there's Asanya right there in the middle of the screen. It's a beautiful thing to observe, brothers and sisters. I don't know, I've been doing it for so many years, but every time I spot it, I don't know what happens to me. I just get so excited just to know that the things that were hidden from us now, in these last days, have been revealed. And we have Brother Melville. He's in Antigua, 706. And there's Hadash in the middle of the screen. Praise be to Yahuwah. And then Brother Daoud and Sister Katia. We got this from our backyard. And there she is, Hadash. She just came out of the clouds. And bam, we got a picture of her. Praise and glory be to Yahuwah. We were so worried because the clouds began to roll in. And we said, oh no, not another obstruction. But she showed up right before the clouds totally covered her. Brother Kuya's calendar. Thank you again, Brother Kuya. You've made us aware of quite a few things. Let me tell you what Brother Kuya has made us aware of. We are in the 5th month. I would like for you to check to see where everyone else is. They're in the 3rd month. 2 months behind us. Why is that? Because they made adjustments. There's only 12 months on the lunar calendar. There's only 12 months on the solar calendar. So, how is it that they're adding 13 and 14 months? It's all for religion. They're not paying attention to what's in the sky. They're trying to keep the moon near the equinox. Is that your duty? Are you assigned to make these adjustments according to, what is his name, Meton, so that you can keep the moon near the equinox for your religious festivals? Here's the question again. Where's the statute? Is there anything in the Bible that tells you to add a 13th month to the calendar because the barley harvest is not ripe, or the moon moves away from the sun in the amount of 10 days, 20 days, 30 days, 40 days, 50 days, even all the way up to 80 days? Is there any statute in the Bible that tells you to do that? But on the other hand, this book tells you that if you do make these adjustments, you would be in error because you'll be following the feast of the Guyam. You know, the other humans. Follow Yah. If you look on the top line, you'll see Tuesday. And you have in that box new moon in the evening. And then you see the little bracket there. That means look for the crescent moon. And we were out there looking for it, and we saw it. How does the day work? You spotted it in the evening. That's why you go from evening to evening. That's how the Father counts time, not sunrise to sunrise. He counts from evening to evening. That is your timepiece. The moon. So from the evening of the 31st to the evening of the 1st is 1 day. So your first Shabbat for this month would be on the 8th. Do you see it there in green? June 8th. That'll be your first Shabbat for this month. What about this new moon's day, Brother David? I'll tell you what I do. The front of my house is facing the east. The name of my father is on the front of my house and inside of the house, positioned correctly that the sun will come up and rise on his name. In the kingdom, we would go to the east gate and pray. Everyone who was close, that is. You would go to the east gate and you would pray before Yahuwah. So I face the east, and I give my prayers, and I give glory, honor, and thanks that he has revealed these things, his ways, to us. We're not worthy to receive it, but he chose out a people for himself. Could that be you? All you have to do is pass this test. If only they would just keep my Sabbaths, he said. So after your New Moon's Day, you have your dinner in the evening. It is not a Sabbath. There is no prohibitions. You can bake, you can boil, you can kindle a fire. And then your first Sabbath will be on the 8th, then the 15th. Well, yes, the 15th, the 22nd, and the 29th. Look what happened this month. I wonder if you noticed this, Brother Kuya. The new moon has lined up with the Gregorian calendar. Isn't that incredible? Look, on the top, New Moon's Day, the 1st, and look on the right in black is Yahuwah's time. You know, the calendar in the sky, the 1st. And look on the 8th and the 8th, the 15th and the 15th, the 22nd and the 22nd, the 29th and the 29th. And then the 30th and the 30th, the renewed moon is going to come out again. Bingo. We're in the next month. And it starts on the 1st again. Synchronize to the sun. It is almost over, brothers and sisters. He's coming back to get us. It's going to be sooner than you think. I want you to watch Al Jazeera. Please, I beg you. I know that maybe you don't want to see certain things, but you have to be aware of what's happening in the world. And it's the only channel that will give you the truth. The world is in chaos. Never seen it like this before. I'm 60 years old. Never even heard of anything like this. Everything in biblical prophecy is coming to pass. Here's something that is incredible to me that I'm watching on Al Jazeera every day. They're talking about Lebanon. And the Bible tells you that Lebanon's port is going to be destroyed, and their economy is going to be finished. And when you go on Al Jazeera and you listen to this, you say, how can this be? How can a book that has been written so many thousand years ago know about what's going to happen to Lebanon in the last days? And it tells you this is the end. This is our time. All you have to do is return to Yahuwah and keep his commandments, mainly his Shabbats. Well, Brother David, I got to work. I have a family to feed. I can't do that. I might get fired. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. If it were not that component in faith, that you have to take a chance, a risk, it is not faith. You have to step out on faith. Listen what he said. Seek you first the kingdom of heaven and all of its righteousness, and everything you're looking for is going to be added unto you. Why haven't you tested him and see? He will open up the windows of heaven, and he will pour you out a blessing that there'll not be room enough to receive it. You will not understand how you're sustaining all of your bills and everything that you had, and you're going to have more than you had before. All you have to do is step out on faith and do it. Shalom. Enjoy your Shabbat on Wednesday.